Ready, set, go.
Okay, so hi, I'm Waifu. I'm a registered social worker with SASW, and most of my past experience have been working within the correctional field, working with ex-offenders and offenders within the system.
The truth about motivation is that sometimes the more we try to understand the issue and the more we try to want to help someone overcome their challenges, it may not always result in a helpful and constructive conversation. The more we assume that someone doesn't know why they are struggling with the problem, and the more we try to give advice or share our own experiences, the more resistant they are going to become. Because when someone goes through a problem for a prolonged period of time, they probably have thought about that problem very often. They have some level of clarity about what they are going through.
But not everyone is clear about why. Why did they put themselves through these struggles despite the challenges they're facing?
So in motivational interviewing, it is a unique approach in our conversation where we are not trying to understand the problem for the sake of solving it, but rather we are trying to understand why do people put themselves through the pain despite knowing that it is painful. I still recall a friend who shared this with me. He told me one day over dinner that, "Waifu, I really hate my job. My boss is overbearing, my colleagues are leaving the company, and I have to work late every night just to train new people to take on the role." And as I was sitting there listening to him, I could probably have asked him, what made you hate your job that much? Have you gone talking to your boss about it? I could have done those, but he would have given me 1,000 more reasons why he hated his job and why he can't do all those things. But what really struck me was, why did he put himself through that pain every day? He could have left and get a better job. But what kept him waking up every morning, having to go through that pain again and again? What made him go through that suffering again and again despite knowing the problem it was causing? And that is where motivation is hidden. And that is where motivation lies. Motivational interviewing is something that I've been passionate about, addressing motivation, not just in the field of counseling, but also in my everyday life with my friends who have been complaining about the same issue over and over again, to working with my colleagues, even just thinking about my own family life. It's something that I think will really benefit more people if we are all trained to be more conscious in the way we engage someone who is struggling to make that change to improve their own life.
It is about really wanting to be curious, wanting to know what is going on in that person's life.
If you are someone who is in that role where you often come across some people who are struggling with their change and you want to support them, then motivation interviewing is something applicable.
It is a skill that can be learned and is applicable in every aspect of life.
In my aspiration of wanting to build a larger community where more people are intentional in supporting others, this course is something that I'm passionate about and that is going to be pretty experiential, where I'm going to work with you through some of the psychological underpinning as to why people may resist change. And in so doing, equip you with the skills and hopefully with the capabilities to help them articulate their own reasons for change and to take on the action to do something about their situation. So join me if you have not done so, and we could be the catalyst of change for ourselves and the people around us.